Oh man, I think I did something wrong here. Then again, this is just a test, so... Yeah, hi! Alright. Completely forgot I still had to do that. This is actually weird. I'm sitting in front of my computer screen because uh, to see the chat, but... Huh. I mean, this is actually working much better than expect. I mean, with and everything. Sorry if I'm just goofing around. This is just me testing out the streaming thing. And you probably hear an echo as well because I am standing close to my computer. I'll actually be turning off my speakers on my computer. So, yeah. Also, currently the only other person who's watching this is me. Because again, I need to... Because I don't know if it actually shows up on the broadcast. But yeah, so far there are actually zero issues. Now, at least on my end anyway. There's a little bit of a delay, but... Jeez. And yes, I decided to use Genshin Impact for some streaming here. Because, again, this is just me testing out. And if you must know, I have a shit ton of characters. And yes, with the recent... I actually like this one, to be honest, but... with, like, the newest 5-star, I actually got unlucky because I didn't get him. To be honest, I wasn't really trying to get him. I just wanted to make the pity pull to be exactly one away, but then I pulled a Gene. Seriously though, I've had a miss pull on the or I failed the 50-50 on the 5-star pity so many times that I have a max constellation Gene. And even after that, I pulled her twice more, and I also got a Chi-Chi one time. Like, one fail was literally a Chi-Chi. But yeah, it's actually... I mean, Jean is a pretty decent character. Mainly because you can also, like, yeet smaller enemies. Uh, I haven't built her that great yet. I'm actually currently working on building this one here. Because I actually really like. I actually really wanted Cookie Shinobu when she came out, but I did so many polls on that banner back then that I got every character on that banner, including the 5-star, which is Ito, except her. But I actually was planning to skip this banner, but when I saw Cookie Shinobu was in there, I just had to. Consequences be damned, you know? Uh, let's actually switch, uh, switch my Cookie out of the team because she is kind of low level, and seeing as I'm nearly max level, she would fucking die. Who to put on my team? Yeah, I don't have Venti built either. I'm happy that I actually recently got the character that I started playing Genshin Impact for, which is this one, obviously, in her original outfit. For some reason, it's like, oh yeah, we needed to censor the outfit. Who did I... Right, we need a Pyro character on our team, I think. So we'll go with my previous main.
Ready for trial.
Here. Quite literally a lawyer. When I actually first got Yanfei, I somehow instantly built her to do more than 7 damage, even though like the artifacts aren't perfect. Speaking of artifacts. Yeah. Missing one. Huh. Now, doesn't look like I have anything worth using currently. I've switched her with this one because I actually had this on her previously, so I'll just switch that one back. But yeah, for Cookie you need, apparently you need, for one thing you need a decent amount of HP actually. Now, meh. We'll just have a looky here. See where the daily missions are. There. Not gonna lie, but my least favorite area to go to is Dragonspine. Because back when I actually solely played this on my computer, the moment they added Dragonspine, Genshin Impact became so laggy on my computer. To the point where it's not, to the point where it wasn't playable, you know? Huh. But yeah, this is essentially just a test, me testing out the stream, you know? Also, while I'm at it, hang on. Oh, wrong button. Sorry, that was the wrong button.
Earliest convenience.
Keep this pressed. Yeah, sorry about that. I just had to really quickly switch my audio and everything to the point where it actually comes out of my headset and not out of my TV. Right. I'm actually really happy with how my Ganyu turned out as well. I mean, she doesn't do the... She actually is by... She actually does the most damage out of my entire team right now. And it's great that it's actually raining, cause, you know, yoink, frozen. And dead. Yep, that's me, alright. Seriously though, I'm really happy with how my Ganyu turned out. That's why Yanfei is no longer my main DPS, to be honest. or the character that I main. Although I mainly use Yanfei right now just for the whole fire thing. Right, where's the rest? I think I'll just do the dailies for this test stream and maybe do some stuff in Sumeru, because I do need to get those materials for that new 4-star if I want to continue upgrading her. But then again, this is just me testing out the whole streaming thing. Maybe in the future at some point I'll actually add a face cam or a camera to this, but for now, if this turns out, I think I'll just stay with the whole voices, or with just my voice, cause why not, you know? Oh, there are actually there's actually one particular set of daily missions which I really don't like to do. Hey, I got someone else in the stream aside from my self for looking at the chat. Welcome, dude. Welcome to the test stream. I was actually talking to my I'll just call him my brother because we do share the same mother, but you know. Hello. Yeah, hello. Looks like I can actually see this, the chat in here as well, so I don't really need to
Didn't see that
show.
coming.
I am just testing this out though, but to come back on
All
the
hail! Born of ice and frost.
to come back on the set of daily missions I was talking about, there's one actually also in this particular bit where you have to just talk to the hilly trolls, and I just hate doing those for some reason. Doing all of them does give you like an in-game achievement thing. Ow!
No touching.
God damn it! I keep getting shocked. Ta-da! Now the second wave. I couldn't resist doing that. I don't really like playing Genshin, so I just watch people play. Yeah, to be fair, if you don't like playing it, it's not that big of an issue. And again, I'm just using Genshin at the moment for like testing out the whole streaming thing. Because there are actually several games that I would prefer streaming. Mainly Digimon Survive right now.
No touching.
Because those are long.
Next on the agenda.
Yeah, that's actually surprising as well.
I can fix this.
For me, that the stream is actually going well. Because I did try it like a long time ago with like OBS and everything, and that shit was laggy.
Access denied.
Oh great, the sun is coming up.
For Rex Lapis.
Yeah, my Barbara doesn't do much damage, but she also isn't that. I mostly use her for healing. Yeah, again, this is just why it's so surprising that streaming from my PlayStation works so well. I mean, I decided to try to stream with my PlayStation simply because I realized, hey, my buddy Twisted Nightmare Gaming was actually streamed from his PlayStation, so I thought, why not look in how that works? So here we are. Also, I decided to look it up because I was mainly bored. I normally also play a bit better, but I still have to balance me talking and playing while paying attention, you know?
Let's dance.
Good way to get rid of this shield. Is just by lighting it on fire. Yeah, sorry for the pause there. I was actually trying to read what they said. The quality's kind of bad. I mean, if you can still see everything properly, that's good, right? Because, again, I'm watching it myself. I'm watching the stream myself on my computer, which is the only other view aside from, you know, just me being here.
Sometimes the law is compatible with human nature, but
But
sometimes the two
it
conflict.
actually looks, on my
Balancing
computer,
the
it
two
actually
is a
looks
discipline
pretty
in its
decent
own
quality,
right.
you know? I mean, I do have it on I did set it to 27p. Or, I mean, 720p, you know? I actually still think it's kind of weird. When I first started with YouTube and everything, it actually showed as 720p being HD, and then at some point they actually removed the HD part. Maybe it's just because I'm that old. Right. Uh-oh. Right, where's the other dailies? Yeah, I already did with the current event going on. Actually, let me show you something. The thing that I just randomly noticed, with this event you actually get one of those event weapons. I actually missed a couple a while back, but that's because I decided to quit Genshin for a while, so that's the reason for that. But with this event weapon, I noticed something. So, let me just find that one pole. It's on the other side, great. Wait, it was somewhere here. Right, there it is. So, you see how this thing here looks? It's kind of confusing to me. Yeah, Genshin Impact can be kind of confusing, but at the very least, they do give you several free characters. But yeah, back to the subject here. As you can see, this is how the how is it called in English? The wind pointer looks. Now, just for fun, the event weapon. I need to go to that person who uses spear. So this is the event weapon. See any similarities to that pole? I mean, like the tip of the spear is exactly the same, you know? It's like we pulled this out of the ground and decided this post is now our new weapon.
The case before us is a strange and unprecedented
Honestly,
one indeed.
it's kinda... I think that's kind of semi-funny and weird. It's like, oh yeah, we just pull it out of the ground, this is our new weapon. At least the weapon has a bit more color than that thing, so an upside to that. Alright, where was the other one? Yeah, it does look nice. The weapons do look nice sometimes. There's actually one, I don't know if you can still get it, because I got it when the Dragon Spine area came out, but there's actually the spear you get from that it actually looks really cool in my opinion. Yeah, I pulled it. Does it? Oh, wrong button. Actually, I wanted to quickly show that weapon I was talking about as well. For some reason, my luck in pulling got me Jean on max constellation. I didn't even need to wail for her. But, spear. Who uses a spear? Right. This isn't the spear I was talking about. It's the spear I'm talking about is this one, the Dragon Spine Spear. Now this one looks cool. So yeah, this is. I'm still actually looking up for what characters this one is good for because it gives physical bonus. But there are also like characters which, from the design off, I don't really like using, even though they are technically pretty good. Also, this character here is actually, they also call her the Assassin Nun, which I think is kind of funny. Also, when they first introduced this character in particular, she had a bigger bust size, which they changed later on for God knows why. But yeah, let's do the other dailies. Again, I'm actually pretty surprised that the stream is actually this good. I will actually later, after I finish this, I will actually be asking my dad if he had any issues with like the TV, because that goes through the same internet connection, and we have an issue where if too much internet gets used, the TV actually starts lagging or cutting out. Now that was the counter that Beto can do. And if you time it correctly, she can do an insane amount of damage.
Eyes on me!
Plus she actually provides a shield. But for the aside from the counter, her damage doesn't do much. I also just have her for the... I actually also just have her for the shield. Wait, it's more fun looking at... Yeah, because then you don't need to get... then you probably don't need to have stress for... then you probably don't have a few stressful things happening as well. I mean, I get it, but... Yeah, for me it's more fun to play it, you know? For example, I actually don't like watching football or playing football or related games like the copy and paste FIFA games, but I actually mostly like playing it. I mostly like playing it myself, you know, physically. On a side note, when I first started playing Genshin Impact, Beto was actually the very first 4-star character that I pulled. Which is kind of nice, because I really like her counter mechanic. Face-to-face combat. Oh wait, yeah, I don't like football, I like more... Yeah, to be honest, I mostly like combat games as well, which is actually why I really like... which is also why I really fell in love with the God Eater games when I started playing them. Right, where was the other one? Hey, this also means that I can actually stream God Eater 3 once I start playing that. Because I do have the other 2 God Eater games on here, or on my PlayStation, but it's like completely different save files and everything. Because my playthrough of God Eater 2 and 1 I did on my computer. But yeah, I'm actually really happy that this turns out that this turned out this good. Because honestly, I really, and I mean I really wanted to try out streaming, and I got kind of bummed that it was laggy when I first tried it. Right, where was the... And I'm going completely the wrong way. That was the wrong button. Wait, it just set some other things for the testing. Then you can like stream actually. Anything wrong with this stream so far then? Or anything I should change? Because again, this is me testing, so feedback would be appreciated. Don't mind me just casually strolling into a hilly troll camp without them actually waking up, because those guys are actually sleeping. Yeah, I would ask some other people, but currently you're the only one watching, so... I mean, I guess I can ask my buddy Twisted, who has actually been streaming a bit longer, or has some more experience with streaming from the PlayStation 4 for feedback, but... Now, this guy in particular is fucked. Because he's in a lake, and I can keep just doing this. Constantly freezing him because he's wet. And I missed. I'm trying to hit its eye because that's a weak spot. Honestly, with my build for Ganyu, I just went with the with one video. I can't remember which one exactly I watched, but it said like Ganyu really benefits from crit rate, and when you actually hold her charged, and fire it, and shoot one right after it, she actually gets a crit buff, or a crit rate buff, so that's good. And Hamayumi over here, which is the name of the bow, is actually her best free-to-play option, which you can actually craft that bow once you unlock it in Inazuma. Right. Now we just need to go to the Adventurers Guild back here. I don't know why, but for some reason, whenever I just need to go back, I specifically go to Mondstadt. I just, for some reason, really like going there. Maybe it's because I live in Germany and Mondstadt is based off of Germany, from what I hear. The only downside here is that I don't like that this alchemist guy is so close to the alchemy table, because I frequently make the mistake of actually talking to him when I don't want to. Yeah, some characters, honestly, some characters I just get because they look nice. Fun fact, actually, there is the Genshin Impact or HoloLab actually has a app on the phone, and I one time posted a artwork of Eula on there, which, to my knowledge, was not not plus 18 and everything, but for some reason I got a 10-year ban for posting it, because I literally got so many likes and actually really nice comments on it, because I also posted who actually made the artwork on there as well. And then some other guy or some other user just said, "Oh yeah, You should be really careful with that sort of thing, and then all of a sudden I get a 10-year ban. I mean, I can still use the login app, which I, for the past few days, haven't been using because, too much of it. I didn't really feel like it. But
Ad Astra Abyssosft.
honestly, I think that was the 10-year ban was just a result of someone being salty of me posting something and it blowing up. Yeah, I've also yes, I've literally been banned for 10 years for posting a safe for work of Eula. Yeah, I thought that was too much as well. It's honestly, I can still use the login bonus thing, which is the only reason why I installed that app. It's just that I can't post or comment on any of the posts there. Alright, one more thing is this. Right. Also for this, some characters, as you can see, actually give a bonus if you use them in that particular area. Now, these two that I have here are two of the characters that, one of which is this one. This one you actually get for free at the start of the game, but I just don't like using them. And same with Xingqiu here. I just really don't like using him, but he's a good applier for Hydro, which is the water element. Yeah, I had played for a bit. Yeah. I mean, honestly, there are like some things that I want to do in Genshin Impact, which I literally need another player for, like completing certain tasks you can do. For example, defeating. For defeating the bosses, or like some of the open world bosses, like this one here, where you just need to beat this boss in someone else's world. But honestly, I'd be happy just to have someone to play this game together with. But I've heard that once you play with another player in one world, some of the NPCs just disappear. Like the meme, they just nope out and fade from existence.
If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
Yeah, you actually need, for it to work on the computer and everything, you actually need to link the accounts. And if you played it on your phone, you need to make sure that you use if you link the account, you need to I mean, there is like a better video that explains it out there, but you need to link them and make sure that you use have the same username and everything. But honestly, I just recommend looking up how to link the accounts, and those videos explain it much better than I did, or than I do, because it's been a while since I watched that video. And if you also need to link it if you play it if you want to play Genshin on the PlayStation 4, but the bonus you get for linking the accounts on PlayStation is you actually get a free 4-star sword, and I wanted to show it, and I accidentally went to the map. But you actually get, if you link your PlayStation account with, or Genshin with the thing on PlayStation, you actually get the Sword of Dissension for free, which is actually a pretty good weapon to start off with, especially for the main character. Because also it says that the effect only works for the PlayStation Network. You actually get this weapon and Oh wait, you actually get actually get the obviously this wings of dissension as well. Essentially, you just get these wings and that sword for free if you link the if you link your Genshin account with your PlayStation account, and yeah, free weapon. I actually linked my accounts because I actually wanted to see if you can still get the if you can actually get the crossover or collaboration character with PlayStation, which was from Horizon Zero Dawn, I think, but that was only an event, and you could only get that character during the event, so eh. But hey, at least now I can play Genshin with a bit better, without like lag on my PlayStation, which was an issue once they actually added Dragonspine back when I played it on my computer. Also, fun fact: on the PlayStation to buy the stuff or the Primo Gems. It's actually, if you buy them through the PlayStation, like this pass here, you can stack these, by the way. You actually have to pay like slightly more if you buy them through the PlayStation Store and everything. Yeah, again, you have to pay a bit more, because if you actually want to buy these through the Google Play Store, it's €5, for example. Like it's not that much. It's like literally 50 cents more for this Blessing of the Welkin Moon. I probably said that wrong, but essentially you just pay slightly more. But if you buy them through the Google's Play Store, it's actually a lot cheaper. But then again, you have stuff like the Battle Pass for if you buy the lower half here. It will say, if you buy them through the Google Play Store, that if you want to actually collect these, you need to go to you actually need to collect them through your phone, but that's just minor detail. I actually most of the time only buy the lower or the unlock for the lower section once I hit 30, because then you get, in my opinion, the most valuable thing from it, which is the Battle Pass weapons. And honestly, I think once I hit 30 now, I'll try and get the deathmatch, because first off, the design is pretty cool, and I mean, come on, it's called deathmatch. I actually need to get this sword twice more, and then I have it on refinement rank 5, which is also the maximum. But for the rest, I actually have all of these weapons. To be fair, this claymore is actually pretty nice, but yeah, this sword here is pretty nice, because if you crit hit, or if you have a critical hit, you actually heal a certain amount of your attack to the character who is equipped with this weapon, which is a pretty nice effect. But yeah, I most of the time just go only buy the lower half once I hit level 30 on the Battle Pass. They actually recently lowered the amount you actually need in terms of points for a level up in the Battle Pass. It actually used to be 1,000, and they actually lowered it to 900. Also, I frequently hit the weekly limit for points you can acquire for leveling up. Yeah, I almost never get this one because I suck at the Spiral Abyss. And you need to build several two teams. I'm actually wondering if I should for later today when I actually record the video for later today, if I should either do a stream or record like something and say, hey, I can stream now also, so maybe I'll do that during the weekend. But yeah. Also, I said I was gonna test stream this, but I can see I've already started streaming for like nearly an hour. Yeah, I actually need to unlock this bit of Sumeru, because for the new 4-star character in this area, you actually collect her level up material. Yeah, it should be fine. It's just that I actually need to think what I should do, you know? Maybe I'll just say, hey, I can stream now. Let me know if there are certain points, like, for example, during the weekend, because then, obviously, I have more than enough time to do some streaming. Because I actually have a lot of free time on my hands due to reasons which I will not disclose. But yeah, maybe maybe I'll do that. Maybe not. Maybe I'll just make like a voting poll in my community tab saying, hey, would you like me to stream during the weekends? Because like this weekend I can't, because there are like for example, my brother is actually coming here for the weekend with his girlfriend. So yeah. Right. I think there's like a story mission we need to do here. But I don't know. I mean, my brother and his girlfriend are nice people, you know. I mean, with streaming, I actually wonder what would be the for me like the best time to get the most amount of views, but I mean, I heard like there's a little bit of an issue with the streaming on YouTube and discoverability. So, hey, who knows? Maybe if I stream more often, I would get more views while streaming than I would get for making my actual videos, which would both at the same time be nice, but at the same time kind of, to be fair, kind of shit. Pardon my French. Because like I do put a bit of work in, well, at least a bit of work into the editing of videos. But so I would actually like that. I would actually like it if there is like more stuff or more interaction with that as well, but you never know. I don't know if people noticed this yet, but with my normal videos, I actually made like a green screen thing with for like that says like the video. I actually made that within a day. Uh, I actually I actually can do like a bit of MMD animations, but they most of the time turn out short anyway. But yeah, I think it's actually kind of nice that I can make those kinds of small animations within a day. To be fair, the models that I use there obviously aren't mine, and they belong to they technically belong Bandai Namco. But when I made that animation, you actually only see two different. Oh, thanks. I mean, you don't need. If they don't want to, they don't have to sub to me. It's just at least, if you can tell, ask them to at least give it a look. That would be the fine. If they don't want to, they can. They don't need to sub. But when I actually made that green screen animation, I used 3 models, even though you only see 2, because with the Arukenimon that I used, the like the way you twist the bones to actually move, it actually wouldn't look the way it does in the animation that I made with where she grabs the baby level Digimon and then off screen eats it. But that's actually an Arukenimon, or the model for that. I just had it grab behind the smaller Digimon and then just yank it off screen and then eat it. And then I had a different model of Arukenimon pop up and just do that creepy smile. But yeah, I think I'll actually end this test stream here. It's nice that during testing I actually got someone watching, so that's good at least. And I got a little bit of testing in with this, so I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video or stream of whatever I'll be doing or making. God, I need to get the outro different now too for this stream. But yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. How do you actually stop this? Or do I need to go to options for this? Ah. Well, again, sorry for that little bit of delay, but I am new to this, so I had to figure out where the stop broadcasting button was.